Friends, in the last class we have discussed about the rectangular window and its significance. In this video we are going to discuss about the raised cosine window. Okay, so what we did in the rectangular window, we have an window function w of n. We have find out the Fourier spectrum, right? Similarly here we are having a raised window function. From this raised window function we are going to find out the frequency spectrum. Okay, this raised window, what it will do is, this raised cosine window multiply the central Fourier coefficient by approximately unity and smoothly truncate the Fourier coefficient towards the ends of the filter. So that is the significance of this raised cosine spectrum. So if you want to find out the spectrum, so what you will do, this is W alpha of e power j omega, which is equal to summation this range W alpha and e power minus j omega n. Now for this W alpha of n, I am going to substitute this value. So summation n is equal to minus n minus 1 by 2 to n minus 1 by 2 alpha plus 1 minus alpha cos 2 pi n divided by n minus 1 into e power minus j omega n. Now what I need to do is, I need to simplify this coefficient so that I need to obtain the frequency spectrum. So for that what I am going to do is, I am going to split these into different summations part. Okay, so here what I am going to do is, consider here you are having two summation, right? So I am going to split this first. Here instead of this cos 2 pi n by n minus 1, I am going to as cos theta can be written as e power j theta e power minus j theta divided by 2. So I am going to write this in terms of exponential series. So summation n is equal to n minus 1 by 2 n minus 1 by 2 alpha plus 1 minus alpha. So instead of this e power j 2 pi n by n minus 1 plus e power minus j 2 pi n by n minus 1 divided by 2 the whole bracket into e power minus j omega n. Okay, now I need to split this summation. I am going to write it down. So when I split this summation, so here the summation as such alpha into e power minus j omega n, then combining these two exponential terms, so what I will get is e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. Another term what I will get is e power minus minus is common j omega plus 2 pi n minus 1 into n. These two terms I am getting it. Okay, so I am splitting this into now three summations. So 1 minus alpha is common term, 1 minus alpha by 2 is common term here. So first summation this one. Okay, then 1 minus alpha this term into this term, this is this summation, this represent this summation, then multiplying with this term leads to this third summation. Okay, this one. Okay, so I am going to simplify this. So in order to simplify this, I am going to represent this as A, B and C summations. Okay, so now I am going to take separately and I am going to simplify it, and finally I am going to add all these things in order to get the frequency spectrum. Now listen, so here this summation, right? So what we have did, this is I have taken as two different summation. So now I have taken A, where A is equal to this value. So I am taking this value. So what we are going to do is, we are going to expand this similar to that of what we did in the rectangular window. I have already explained this, how to do this, right? Now instead of 1, what we are having here, I am having alpha, that's it. Okay, so here you know how to simplify this, right? The same procedure what we did in the rectangular window. I have expand this summation by applying the range in the summation. Then what I did, I will take the first value outside. Then this become similar to the form 1 plus a square is equal to plus up to a n minus 1 is equal to 1 minus a power n by 1 minus a. Then you have splitted this into e power j omega n by 2 into e power minus j omega n by 2. Then you have multiplied inside and you got like this, right? The same thing we are going to do it here. What I am going to do is I am considering that the same, instead of 1 I am having alpha here. So alpha summation n is equal to minus n minus 1 by 2 to n minus 1 by 2 e power minus j omega n. Now I have expanded it. Then I have took the first term outside. I am getting 1 plus e power minus j omega plus e power minus j2 omega up to 1 minus up to e power minus j omega n minus 1 by 2. So the formula to this similar to this one. So I am applying the formula. Now I have split this e power j omega n by 2 into e power minus j omega by 2, then bringing to the denominator and multiplying it inside, so that I will get this value. So when I simplify this, what I will get is alpha into sine omega n by 2 into sine omega by 2. Now this is what the value for b. Okay, now see here. What we need to do is we need to do the same thing for b. So what is the b value represent? B value is nothing but summation n is equal to minus n minus 1 by 2 to n minus 1 by 2 1 minus alpha by 2 into e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n. Okay, now listen, don't confuse with these value. So here correlate these two. Instead of here alpha, what I am having is 1 minus alpha by 2. Both are constant only. Okay, so you can take 1 minus alpha by 2 outside. Here e power minus j omega n. Instead of this omega, what here I am having is omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. In this case, the only variable is n. Okay, so instead of omega, we are having omega minus 2 pi n by 1. So this will come similar to this form, but wherever you are having omega, there we will have omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. That's it. Okay, so don't bother about the derivation, because here the summation is only for small n. The variation is only for this small n. So what I am going to do is I am going to proceed the same procedure. Wherever I am having omega, right, there I am going to replace omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. That's it. Okay, so don't bother about the terms, it's very simple only. Now I have expand this series. Okay, so 1 minus alpha by 2, the same similar to this function, right? Similar to this function, I have expanded it. Okay, I have expanded it. Instead of omega, I am having here omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. Okay, so I have done these two similar steps here. Next, what I did, I have to take the first term outside, right? Okay, so I have taken here the first term outside. Okay, so what I will get here, I will get 1 plus e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n 1 times, next 2 times, like that up to n minus 1 by 2. Okay, so here I have for simplification, I have put omega x is equal to omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. Okay, now here this is similar to this similar expression, right? 1 plus a square plus n minus 1. So here I am applying this 1 minus e power minus j omega x. Omega x is what here now? First I will write omega x n divided by 1 minus e power minus j omega x. Okay, now I am going to expand this. 1 minus alpha by 2 is common. Okay, I am going to expand this e power minus j omega 2 pi by n minus 1 into n by 2 divided by e power j omega minus 2 pi n minus 1 into 1 by 2. Okay, so minus 1 by 2. So here I am writing in the denominator, so it is 1 by 2. Okay, so it is in numerator, it is minus by 1 by 2. Okay, into 1 minus e power minus j. For omega x it is omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n by 2 divided by, sorry, into n here, not n by 2, into n divided by 1 minus e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1. Okay, so this is what it's equal, and now multiplying inside this term, so 1 minus alpha by 2, 1 minus alpha by 2 into what you will get it here, e power plus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1, n minus 1 into n by 2 minus e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n, okay, into e power j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n by 2 divided by e power j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into 1 by 2 minus e power j omega minus, sorry, this one, minus 2 pi by n minus 1 in n minus 1 into e power plus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into 1 by 2. Okay, now see these terms. 1 minus alpha by 2, here it is e power j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n by 2 minus e power minus j omega minus 2 pi n minus 1. So here the common term is these, all these terms. Here what you will get is, here it is minus, here it is plus, so n by 2 minus n. So okay, what is n by 2 minus n? So n by 2 minus n is what? It is n minus 2n, which is nothing but minus 1 by 2. So here it is minus n by 2, right? N by 2. So here it is minus n by 2. Okay, similarly here e power j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into 1 by 2. Similarly here the coefficient is minus 1, so here it is plus 1 by 2, so minus 1 plus 1 by 2 is minus 1 by 2. So e power minus j omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into 1 by 2. Okay, now this is nothing but 1 minus alpha by 2 into sine omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into n by 2 divided by sine omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1 into 1 by 2. So this is the simplification for B. Okay, now similarly we need to simplify for C. So what is actually in C? C is having the similar expression. Yes, having the similar expression. Now instead of minus omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1, I am having omega plus 2 pi by n minus 1. So the same procedure I am going to do it. Now this is what the derivation I have did for the C term. Similar, instead of B term, here in B you are having omega minus 2 pi by n minus 1, here omega plus 2 pi n minus 1 in by 2, similar expression. So here it is plus. Okay, so omega plus 2 pi n minus 1 into 1 by 2. Okay, now what we are going to do is, we have find out three terms A, B and C. So I have combined all the terms and I have written the power spectrum, that is the frequency spectrum. Okay, now